Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about some of the occasional stumbling blocks you might hit as a new user in BIM Track. So typical feedback we hear from users is it's easy to use, very straightforward, but there are a couple things that sometimes trip people up. So today we're going to cover the three most common ones. First one, what the heck is BIM Track? So say I've been invited to a hub and no one's taken the time to tell me what on earth BIM Track is. So the first point of contact we'd love to direct you back to is actually the person who invited you. While we have a lot of internal resources and support with our live chat and our help center that we can help you with, the hub owner is going to be the one who can tell you what the workflow they think on this project, what they've established, what it looks like. They might have internal resources, they might have internal videos, internal playbooks. So I definitely suggest that's the first place to start. The second hurdle we sometimes see is the order with which to set things up. This is super duper important. While BIM Track itself is quite easy to use, when you're setting up the project settings in particular, you really need to think, what is the communication process going to look like on this project? And the order with which to do this sometimes trips people up. So just to summarize quite quickly, first step, creating your hub. After that, you're going to invite people to that hub, being very mindful of the hub access rules. So we have different levels of rules, and you're allowed to do different things based on your permissions, essentially that are set. Second thing is to create your project, and then you'll be creating your project settings. So what, for instance, the text in a dropdown would contain. These are important things you need to think about in your workflow before you even get into those project settings. Finally, you're going to invite your teams. So you're going to invite people to the project, being mindful of project rules. If you then want to limit certain functions, such as closing out issues, to certain team members, you're going to need to go back into your project settings, all right? So hub, project, teams, and if you need any bespoke project settings based on teams, naturally that goes after. The final issue we sometimes see people come across is in Revit in particular, that they're having trouble seeing an issue. Typically, we see this as either a view template issue or a perspective versus orthographic issue. So we have a great blog post that outlines this in a lot of detail, so you can be comfortable with the views you're setting up in Revit. That's it, guys. Check out the blog post. Thank you very much. Have a good one.